Minasan, okarina nasai. Today a short guide for you to get into the Revue Starlight franchise. I say short because while this franchise is smaller than most, but there's still plenty of content and so much talent, I cannot stress that enough. So let's jump right into it with the basics. Shoujo Kakeki Revue Starlight, or RevStar, is a multimedia franchise that got its start around 2017. The plot varies from different lives, but it's usually summed up as the girls trying to prove themselves to a giraffe. Well, he's kind of just the overseer, but yeah, it sounds stupid, but I assure you it's amazing. With this franchise, we have 5 main schools. The leads, Seisho Music Academy, consisting of 9 ladies, Seiren General Art Institute, hosting 3 ladies, Rinmaikan Girls School, having 5 god-tier girls, Frontier School of Arts, also having 5 girls, and finally Ziegfeld Institute of Music, having 10 total ladies, the original 5 being labeled as the Edels, while the newer 5 are the junior high girls. None of the groups really have a specific genre of music, all of the schools kind of just do whatever. So I usually give you 4 ways you can digest the franchise, and I guess I still kind of will, but the main thing here are the live performances. So I'm going to start with that. RevStar as a whole has had 5 full concerts, with the 2 most recent being orchestral lives. And these 2 only featured Starlight Kukugumi, who are the 9 members of Seisho, our lead characters. The first 3 concerts being called StarLives, and the first of which again only had the Kukugumi, with the second introducing us to the Ziegfeld Edels, and the third StarLive being one of the best concerts I've ever seen, having all prior ladies, plus all of the Rinmaikan and Frontier girls. If only they had the Seiren ladies, this probably could have been the greatest concert ever. All I'll say about this is the second half of the live turns into a tournament with all of the groups having a song from a different genre, like a heavy Japanese song, jazz, and even a really good Arabian track. There's also a lot of stage play elements to it, which actually leads me to the next thing. Stage plays are where this franchise shines the most, having 6 total so far. 3 focused on Seisho, having to do battle against themselves in musical numbers known as revues, each of them having a different theme to them, like Fury, Despair, and Pride. Eventually they start to do battle against the girls from other schools as well. Their 4th stage will actually be very soon on February 25th. So the other 3 stages do feature the Seisho girls, but they are not the leads. One is focused on Seiren, and then there's one for the Edels of Ziegfeld, with the other one being mainly about the junior girls. Finding these may be a little difficult compared to other series since they are very underrated, but you can find some even with subtitles if you're looking on the right sites that sail the 7 seas. You can also find some stuff here on YouTube though, just make sure to grab it before it gets deleted. Something a little more accessible would be the anime, which only has 1 season of 12 episodes. It does only feature the 9 lead girls though, and I would say that this doesn't really do a good job of showing what the series is. It is good on its own and does show off the revues in a really flashy way, and the transition scene into the revues are always really cool to see. But in my humble opinion, the stage plays are the best way to feel what this series really is. But aside from the main series, there is a recap movie, great. But there's also a regular movie that is kind of a finale to the animated story. It also features one of the best songs in the franchise, along with the best fight scene. If you decide to watch it, I'm sure you'll be able to figure out which I'm talking about. In these videos, I usually try to go into detail about the music and the game, but like I said, there is no theme to the music, it's really just all over the place. Every group has a vast variety to them. When it comes to the game, well, Revue Starlight Relive is not a rhythm-based game. It is actually a turn-based strategy game. So I can't really recommend that for you to hear the music, but you can use it to learn about the characters, I guess. Also, if you like those types of games, this could be appealing to you. I also usually go over some seiyuu you can expect as well, since they are the main attraction. I won't mention all of them, but if you're a fan of Love Live, then you'll recognize Suzuko Momori, Tomori Kusunoki, and Moika Koizumi. When it comes to Bang Dream or D4DJ, we've got Aina Aiba, Haruka Kuro, and Reo Karachi. Actually, when it comes to D4DJ in particular, all 4 members of Photod Maiden are here in RevStar as well. But there's also more traditional seiyuu like Yuka Ozaki, Azumi Waki, and Megumi Han. And yeah, that's it. Super short one. Like I said, there's not much to digest here. But also, like I said, it is really worth it. The talent of these girls will completely immerse you into it, and you'll love every second, I promise. You can definitely start with just the anime to get a feel of the characters, but then definitely find either the stage musicals or the traditional concerts, whichever appeals to you the most. But even if you don't like musicals, I still recommend trying them. So with that, we have reached the ending. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope I've convinced you to try out this banger of a franchise. Please join me in the next one. Not entirely sure what it'll be on yet. There are 2 birthdays at the end of the month, so I want to cover those seiyuu, but I also want one more video in between. I guess we'll see if I can manage that. Either way, I look forward to seeing you there.